Imagine a world without life. Imagine a world where trees can no longer shade us from the sun's rays, or a world where the ocean can no longer kiss the shores. Imagine a world that used to be full of love and laughter, but is now silent and abandoned. All the things you've ever wanted to do or see, all vanish within a matter of seconds. If you had a choice to go back in time, would you do anything to change the outcome? Sadly, the world no one wants to imagine is creeping closer every day, slowly becoming our new reality. According to a United Nations report, 1 million species will face extinction by the year 2040. So what is the number one problem that causes environmental issues, such as pollution, animal extinction, and plastic waste? The answer is humans. Humans are overhunting, polluting air and waters, introducing invasive species that are causing major biodiversity loss. We are taking more from the environment than we are giving back. If we do not change now, we will destroy not only the earth, but humanity as well. We are our last chance for a better future, and this is how you can help before it's too late. According to Douglas Tallamy, ecologist and author of New York Times bestseller Nature's Best Hope, suggests that a homegrown national park will save biodiversity. A homegrown national park is a man-made biological corridor or safe place that restores landscapes with native plants and trees, so that animals, plants, and insects can thrive ecologically. It's so easy that you can create it in your front yard. Start by researching your local area. You will find the necessary information you need, such as what plants are native to the area, what insects need assistance, and identify the non-native plants known as an invasive species. In American culture, we believe that a privately owned property and a well-maintained lawn symbolizes wealth and power. In reality, it creates habitat fragmentation and can be toxic to both humans and animals that are using fertilizers. Douglas Tallamy suggests that we maintain the carrying capacity by reducing our lawns by half and become more generous with planting native species to fix these problems. The reason planting native species is essential to conservation is because it creates a biological corridor that can restore ecosystems and create food for all species. Biological corridors, aka safe places, fix habitat fragmentation, a not-so-safe place, by providing safe travel areas that allow species to travel between each habitat fragmentation safely. A problem that needs recognizing is the misconception of weeds and the downfall of invasive species. Invasive species are plants that have taken over a specific location where they are not native. Our job is to remove as many invasive plants as we can. These species are known as ecological tumors and can damage the native plant population and have the rapid ability to spread in local ecosystems. They have no local predators to maintain their reproduction, and they do not feed or provide for local wildlife. It's crucial to plant a generous amount of native plants at an abundance and diversity to support multiple species and interlock roots to defend one another from damage. As for weeds, they are the opposite of invasive plants. Weeds are native plants that are our friends. Culturally, they are known as negative and should immediately be picked and killed. This is wrong. Weeds provide and support animal diversity, stabilize wetlands, clean waterways, limit erosion, and provide nurseries to freshwater fish. They are vital to ecosystems, and without them, we would see an environmental collapse. The most crucial puzzle piece to life on Earth are insects such as caterpillars and bees. Insects restore plants that are the foundation of terrestrial food chains. Caterpillars are insects we need to keep because they provide a healthy diet for most bird species in North America and are a big part of their reproduction process. A way to keep them safe in your homegrown national park is to create a sanctuary for developing insects, including the planting of an oak tree and layered landscapes that protects them in their next development stage. Bees need protection because they pollinate on many plant groups, including the third of our crops. Pollination is essential for life on Earth. Without it, not one living creature would survive. A way to shelter bees in your homegrown national park is to bury a toilet paper roll 3/4 into the ground and cover it so that it will be protected from the rain. Lastly, in order to change, we must educate our neighbors, change cultural habits, and establish a new homeowner association rules. It is a common cultural mistake for humans to think that biodiversity and humans cannot coexist, and we cannot use native plants on our landscape. Both of these statements are false. The Homeowner Association Guideline was established when nature was plentiful and people did not encounter many environmental issues. We can work together to change these rules and make native plants a part of our landscapes without the stress of value being a factor. We can educate our neighbors about the ecological roles we and our landscapes play into changing the environment by supporting food chains, pollinators, and vegetation. Our landscapes can bring significant benefits to our ecosystems and restore the earth once again.